Praise the Lord, Diamonds, and welcome back to Diamond in the Rough Ministries YouTube series. I know it's been so long. I've had so much going on, different jobs, different locations, just different everything, different hair, everything's different. But you guys, I'm so happy that you tuned in. I have a lot of exciting content for you guys. I have so many stories, so much has happened over the course of 2 months, and I am back to let you guys know how God is using me and impacting me in other people's lives. So today the topic of discussion is going to be faith. Faith is one of the most underestimated pieces of the puzzle when discussing Christ. Now, without faith, it is completely impossible to please God. You can't have a connection with Him, anything like that. How can you have a relationship with God if you don't even have faith? Now, faith is the substance of things that are hoped for, meaning you're hoping for something to happen even if the circumstances reveal themselves as if it isn't. Okay, faith is what keeps you going every day. Faith is what allows you to say, even though I failed, I'm going to keep trying. Faith is that one thing that motivates you each and every day to stop procrastinating and start grinding, start achieving your goals, start reaching higher, start setting aspirations for yourself that you didn't even think that you could. You know, just being a better person. Having faith in God is the one most important thing you can completely ever do. Your relationship with Christ also entails your relationship with yourself as well as with others. If you can't understand yourself, 9 times out of 10, it's mostly because you have no relationship with Christ. When you feel lost and abandoned and you just feel like nothing's going your way, it's because you're lacking faith. Your faith department has to be completely cashed out. You have to have so much faith that it doesn't even matter if it says it's raining and the forecast says that it's supposed to snow. If you know that it's supposed to be sunny outside, that's faith. Okay, so today I want to use an example with season 2, which is season 2. Welcome to season 2. I know. So here in season 2, I want to give you guys examples of what's been going on with me for the last 2 months when we're talking about our topics. So for example, myself, faith. When it comes to the faith department, it is really hard for me to remain consistent. A lot of times it's just because of the simple fact that I am doubting myself. Not that I'm necessarily doubting God. I'm doubting myself. But if God is in me, then that necessarily means that I'm doubting God too. I can't put myself in a situation and not have hope. If I'm putting myself in a situation and I'm hoping for the best, that's all good and dandy. But faith is completely different. Faith is stepping out knowing that you don't know what you're doing. Faith is stepping out and just saying, you know what, I'm going to give it a try, and knowing that God is going to be on the other side waiting for me. So my example of faith that I took just recently, I got up and went to New York. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what I was going for. I needed to just go. I just needed to be able to just express myself and just be one with myself, be one with God, see what other things that He's created, see what else is outside of this little area of Washington, D.C. And I enjoyed myself. God literally met me there at the bus stop when I got out. I went and got some information for FIT, which is the school that I'm really interested in going, and I shot myself down. I doubted myself and just completely made it as if I'd never believed in myself at all, but I believe in God. So I took myself up there to New York and I had a blast. I had problems coming back, but I had no worries at all. I knew that God would get me home safely. So just use that example to let you know that if you step out on faith, if you make that commitment, if you make that choice to do something completely different than you've ever done to get something that you know you want, God will meet you halfway. It's the same thing as David and Goliath. David was nothing different from anybody else except for he lacked experience, but he had faith. Faith will take you so far. Faith will open doors that you never imagined. Faith will bring people to you that you never thought could possibly be interested in you. Faith is the only thing that makes the world turn. Without hope, without faith, what do you have? So that's all for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope it encouraged you, and it's going to inspire you to take a leap of faith. Stop doubting yourself so much. Stop doubting God. God made everything. So it's nothing in this world that He does not want you to have. If it's a good thing, it comes from God. If it's a bad thing, then you know it doesn't come from God. So moving forward, I encourage you, diamonds, take a leap of faith. If it's a new job you want, it's a promotion, show your boss that you can be competent enough. Show your boss that you're accountable. Show your boss that you're dependable, and leap out on faith. Just take a jump. It's nothing else wrong is going to happen. You don't even know what's going to happen. And that's the beautiful thing about loving and living for God. You don't know what's going to happen, but you will always know that it's for your best interest. So that's it for today. I'll see you next time. And remember, pressure creates diamonds. We're all diamonds in the rough, okay? And I'll see you next time on Diamond in the Rough Ministries YouTube series. Bye, diamonds.